new week for me, which means it's time for foundation a day, and I will be using this week the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 105. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys like little snippets on what I think I'm going to end up decluttering because I'm pretty set on how I feel about a lot of these products, so I'm okay with giving predictions on that. It is also Easter, so I don't know how many check-ins I will be able to do because I have children. One is currently asleep, one is not, but I have children, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be more focused on them than doing check-ins. So I don't know how many check-ins you'll get throughout the day today, but you will get an end of the day update. So I'll let you guys know like how long I wore it and what it looks like. Anyways, I'm going to be priming using the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur Original. This has been my go-to primer lately. I'm really liking it. Plus, I have even more sunscreen on than what I usually do because I upped my sunscreen today because we're going to be outside. So this has sunscreen 30 in it, so I'm putting even more sunscreen on. And I know like they say sunscreen is not enough in makeup. Well, put sunscreen on underneath. Like, not that hard. I would even say, like, you could definitely use sunscreen as a primer. Like, you could use a regular sunscreen as a face primer. He agreed too. Because I'm pretty sure, like, this whole week is going to be, like, declutter. And I don't want to hate my makeup for a whole week, but that's, like, I feel like what's going to happen. But I'm just letting you guys know the process in my mind. Easter, so I'm doing a very simple neutral eye look, so that's what I'm doing. But anyways, that's why my eye is like this, because I'm using the mini nude palette from Natasha Denona. I am going to go ahead and apply the foundation now. I know I'm going to declutter this at the end of the week because I know I don't like this foundation at all, and I'm iffy because I'm going to be around family today. And I'm like, I know that this foundation is not going to look good at all, and I don't want to look horrible in our Easter pictures, but like I know that that's what's gonna happen. In hopes that this won't look that bad, but like I can already tell even without light layer, like it just looks bad. It's like it doesn't want to blend on my skin, so I need you guys to know I do have normal to dry skin. It's definitely more dry or normal right now because it's Easter. It's literally Easter when I'm filming this. So we're going into spring and my skin just doesn't get dry until it's the winter time. I just have typically normal skin right now. I don't really fight breakouts typically. You know, I'll get like one every couple months maybe, if that. But like this foundation just never wants to blend. And it's definitely a little light for me, especially since I did self tan 2 weeks ago. I mean, the tan is obviously starting to fade, but that's not really the point. I can kind of make this work no matter what. Like, I can make colors work no matter what because I'm pretty diverse in that area. But, like, colors don't really bother me unless it's, like, super duper dark. But for me, this is about the formula. And for me, this is just not a good formula. And I absolutely hate that this is going to be in my stash for a whole week. And this is going to be the foundation I'm going to be wearing to work, where I work around people. If you guys are curious, check out the Shop My Stash this week for March 31st, 2024. It should be up before this because I try to post those within the week that I filmed them. I'm going to be forcing myself to use these e.l.f. Halo Glows because I didn't reach for them at all last week because I wanted one full week of just using these, and I'm going to use them this week because I want to know how I feel about these. I know that these are supposed to be dupes for Charlotte Tilbury, but they're not like really dupes. I'm iffy, I'm scared, I'm nervous, but here we go. I do want to see how this blends on top of this product because typically I have issues. I have issues with products blending on top of this because it's not the best foundation in my humble opinion. Fenty and I just don't tend to get along that much. I'm not gonna lie, like I spent like I want to say almost $1,000, like $700 quite a few years ago on Fenty Beauty, and I just bought everything, and a lot of that stuff got decluttered before it expired or anything like that. Like I used it a couple times, hated it, and I got rid of it. I don't have that much Fenty Beauty products in my collection. I have the gloss bombs still, and I have a couple powders. and a highlighter. And I think that's actually it. That's all that I own from Fenty Beauty. That's crazy. I have quite a few liquid blushes. I really like reaching for the e.l.f. ones. That did blend really good, though. I should let you guys know that blended really good on my skin. I have a lot of the Camera liquid blushes, and I reach for those all the time. So I'm really excited to try this Pink Me Up blush because I love those Halo Glow, the CC Camo. So I'm curious. I think that this is a nice shade too for me. I am not going to give predictions on if I'm going to declutter these at the end of the week because I have not used them. But so far, I like how they're going on my skin and how they're blending on top of this horrid foundation. Like they're not going to save this foundation for sure, but these might be contenders to stay in my collection for quite some time. And I even have the highlight, which I'm so curious about because I used to use a liquid highlight all the time, and I have mine in the shade Champagne. Champagne Campaign? I thought it was Champagne, but Champagne Campaign. I'm not even trying to use too much because I don't want to use like too much of the product. I also bought these from e.l.f. They should be in some haul I'm doing. They should be in some haul. But the contour and the blush I like. So concealer. The concealer that I'm using this week is this Fenty Beauty concealer. It's in the shade 105. And I think that this one's going to get cluttered too at the end of the week just because it's not typically my favorite concealer at all. As also, that's just predictions. Like, it's just not my favorite. It's not like my favorite formula. Like I said, Fenty Beauty products and I just don't get along. Go ahead and set my under eyes with my Coty Airspun. The Coty Airspun's not in danger of getting decluttered, but I did want to tell you guys, like, I'm pretty sure the concealer and the foundation are going to be decluttered. I'm using my L'Oreal Fresh Wear powder that I just hit pan in. Can't wait to talk about that in my shop, my stash. So I'm back with like most of my makeup done, but I'm gonna add some color back because this foundation is way too light with some powders, and I wanted to show you guys how well powder is gonna go on top of this foundation because the creams actually went on pretty well aside from that liquid highlighter. But like I said, it's my first time trying it, those products, so I have to try them this week. I am using my L'Oreal bronzer. I also just watched that, like, apparently there's like drama about like brand trips. It's like I'm not subscribed to any drama channels, but I do get recommended their videos a lot. I think it was T-Spill was talking about like Kosas did a brand trip, kind of like what Tarte did. I like Kosas, but apparently people have a problem with like Michaela being invited on it because she like trashed the brand years ago. I'm pretty sure Kosas went through a rebrand a few years ago and they completely redid their products because I'm not gonna lie, a few years ago their products weren't the absolute best. But now like you can find some pretty good products from Kosas. So like I have to say that like that might not entirely be all Michaela's fault. So like take that with a grain of salt because I'm not the type of person that would defend Michaela because I'm not really her biggest fan. But like that is the truth. That like I'm pretty sure Kosas went through a rebrand a couple years ago and their products are better nowadays. Powder products are going over this foundation, not that bad. Even though this foundation is set, like they're really not going over it that bad. So that's always a joy. I'm just taking my powder brush that I used to set the foundation and just kind of blending over top because I feel like I did get a little tiny bit heavy handed. And like I said, it's Easter and I'm trying to look good. Okay. This palette, I think I am going to declutter at the end of the week. It's just the Pure Sculptor palette. I just feel like I've had enough time with it. Milani Baked Blush. This is it's like number 10. It's broken, so I have to be extremely careful with it. And because it is broken, it is going to get thrown away at the end of the week. But this is the only blush I pulled out because I like to make my life hard. So I'm going to use it this week because I'm going to try to give it some use. Pink cheeks with some neutral eyes. Gorgeous. Nancy over here because guess what? This Hershey, this is the cookies and cream highlight. Yes, my love. You can try draw on that. I'm gonna end up cluttering this as well because I'm not really a fan of this formula. Like for me personally, it's a little stiff. The colors are great, but it's a little bit of a stiff formula. Like it's very hard pressed. I guess you could say. It's very, very, very hard pressed. And like yeah, I can get good color. It's just like I said, it's hard pressed, so it's like I gotta like that to get color. So these products I definitely think are going to be decluttered at the end of the week. Of course, I can change my mind after the end of the week. The Panorama Mascara from L'Oreal. I have not used this enough, so I am extremely excited to have this in my Shop My Stash this week because I have not used it enough. So this week is going to give me that opportunity to really get to know this mascara and like it. Sent me a Easter basket for like they've sent me a picture of the kids' Easter basket that I made, so I'm so excited. I am so excited to have this in my Shop My Stash this week. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet in the shade Pure Hollywood. I'm actually planning to do a Anastasia order this week and get the other two shades which I don't own, which is Peach Amber and Parchment. So I will own the whole collection because I enjoy these, but this is probably my favorite shade. I love these. It's your football. Is your football? Yeah. So I want to go ahead and do one more thing. I want to set my foundation with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I really enjoy this setting spray. So if anything, I do need my foundation to last all day because it's Easter. We have a lot of things we have to do today. A lot of people we have to go see. A lot of things we're doing. Like I told Kai last night, he has a very big day ahead of him tomorrow. So I need the extra hydration always. Honestly, the foundation is looking pretty bad up close. I'm hoping from a distance it's not too bad so I don't look that bad in pictures and videos that we're planning to take. But like my under eyes look darker than my foundation to me, which is crazy. And without lashes, so here is with the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are the Aqua Lashes, so this is the with lashes side, and then this is just without. We're gonna call check-in time 8:17 a.m. because I got ready super early because I let Jackson sleep in a little bit late. So now I'm gonna go wake Jaxie up and I'm gonna go make the boys breakfast and get them ready for Easter. Then we are gonna be on our way and start our day. And I think I look actually like really pretty on camera. So very, very nervous. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot of check-ins today because it is Easter. I will try to do check-ins, but like I said, 8:17 is the check-in time. If not, I will do a final check-in at the end of the day. So I don't know if there's gonna be any check-ins after this. You might just see me in my bathroom on my phone because that might be all I can do. I'm sorry, you guys. I hope that that's okay. And yeah. Spidey. All right, so I will see you in just a little bit. Okay, I didn't realize I wasn't filming, but it is 8:22 in the morning, so I've had this foundation on for 10 minutes, and it's already creased. It's already creased. Like, look at that. It's already creased. Like, it's already creased. We're off to a great start today. I don't know how many check-ins I'll be able to do after this, but I will try. If not, then I will just be able to do the last check-in. I'm sorry, please keep in mind that it is Easter. So, and also just know that this foundation is gonna look horrible. So it's just gonna get progressively worse from here. Yeah. It's 8:30. I'm still trying to get the kids ready. They're eating breakfast, but I just wanted to say, oh my gosh, I need to go fix that. I just wanted to show you guys, like, one, I'm in front of the kitchen window, but two, I
I realized I didn't finish that thought that I was saying earlier about the brand trips and with Kosas. I think that it's stupid. I think brand trips just in general are stupid. Like, why are you taking people on lavish vacations to promote your products? Like, I feel like that's where I stand with brand trips, is they're stupid. If I was to, even if I had 20 million subscribers, I would not go on a brand trip. That's just stupid. One, I have children that I take care of on a day-to-day basis, and I have a job that I go to on a day-to-day basis. So, like, I just can't do that. Like, I would not go on a brand trip. Just like PR, like, that's, like, it just gives me a gross feeling. Like, am I the only person that brand trips and PR give me a gross feeling? Because your product should be good enough for what it is. And if it is good enough, I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to like it because it's a good product. So, that's where I stand on the brand trip things. So, yes, I understand my makeup looks horrible. Yay me! These are pictures we're going to have in our life with my kids forever. Yay. Just went to the bathroom and I think I fixed it. Because like I said, we're going to have these pictures forever in our family. I'm not trying to look horrible. You can actually definitely see the foundation difference and my neck difference. And my neck's not that big of a difference because I didn't self-tan that long. Yay. I love that for me. Great. But I am not redoing my makeup because I am standing true to this series. I didn't actually think that this series was going to have this foundation on this day, but that's just kind of like where it fell. And like, I think you guys can actually see like what I mean by it looks just like dry and cakey on my skin, especially like in my pore area. Like, I don't typically have problems there. Like, I don't have dry skin right now. I have normal to dry skin, but I don't have any dry patches at the moment. I just don't feel like, I feel like this foundation is abnormally bad, and I feel like the concealer is abnormally bad as well. Yay. But I do like the highlight and the blush. I love the lips. I love that Lip Velvet by Anastasia. And I love the eyeshadow. Love that. Alright, I'm going to end this part because I need to stop filming check-ins just to make up for the fact that I'm going to be busy all day long. And I need to go film my Shop My Stash, so yeah. I just really wanted to show you guys the finished look because I did my hair and I love it when I straighten my hair. I feel like I look so different and gorgeous. It just makes me confident. It is only 9:03 and yes, we are still having a very, 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 very bad makeup day. But it's okay. I have my hair straightened how I've always wanted it to be for today. And I gotta go get the kids ready because they ate their breakfast. But before I go, I can show you guys the foundation up close. You can also see my skin peeking through, which is really weird. I don't know. This foundation is just so weird. I can tell you it is getting decluttered at the end of this week, for sure. It's about time for us to go, you guys. But I wanted to do a quick check-in. It's 10:30. So this makeup has been on for 2 hours. And look at that creasing. And I want you guys to know I did set with a powder that this doesn't usually happen with. Look. I just feel like I feel beautiful because I did my hair and I took the extra time to like do my hair, so I feel really pretty. So I feel like that can distract from the crappy foundation I'm wearing in pictures and hopefully in person because I'm seeing my in-laws today. So also Jackson's laying next to me watching Disney Channel as I'm letting him digest his breakfast. I have specific intervals where I feed the kids specific foods to make sure that they get their food groups all day. And they're with mommy on weekends, so it's about to be brunch time. But you know, even the concealer, I don't feel like it looks very good. I actually, honestly, even though I set it with my usual powders, I feel like it's creased over here. I'm just all around not having a good makeup day, and I'm pretty sure you guys can guess that I'm definitely decluttering this foundation and this concealer, which I had bad experiences with the products to begin with going into this, so I knew I was going to have a bad experience today. I don't know why Fenty Beauty does not work for me. Like, why? Is it because I have normal to dry skin? I don't understand it. I wish Fenty Beauty worked for me the way Fenty Beauty worked for other creators, but like every product I've tried from Fenty Beauty is just nah or like bad. It's either middle of the road or bad. Other than the gloss bomb. The gloss bomb I love. That's like my second favorite lip gloss ever. Anyways, let's see how this goes. You guys, I'm so beyond pissed off right now. It is 11:30 and I was packing the kids' bags to go, because we were going somewhere, McDonald's breakfast. So I like to pack like apple slices and stuff like that from like McDonald's because I get them for free, for one. And two, I like to pack them for the kids to eat because Kai is obsessed with fruit. He loves apples. And my mom is always bringing apples home so that way he has apples to eat because he would eat an apple probably every day if he could. I try to change it up, like he'll do like oranges, pineapples, bananas, like we'll change it up so he doesn't eat the same thing every day. But I had her bring home some apple slices yesterday because that is a good snack for him to have in his pre-K school, and also it's a good snack for him to have in the car when we're driving somewhere to Easter egg hunt. So I go to start packing their bag, and my brother's whatever ate all of the kids' apple slices. Now I'm telling you guys, this is not the first time that she's done this. She's always eating my kids' food, and like I could care less about any other person in this household as long as my kids have the food that they need. As long as my kids have what they need, then we can get everything else that we need. The kids come first because they didn't ask to be born into this world, so it's my job to protect them and make sure that they're safe. And she has ate all the kids' fucking food. Like, everything that she eats is what my kids eat. Their mac and cheese, their chicken nuggets, and now Kai's apples that are specifically brought for him and Jackson. Like, am I overreacting? I feel like I could be, but at the same time, I feel like I have a right to be pissed off because it's like, you pay nothing to live here, I pay to live here. I buy this stuff and you're eating it. And another thing, she uses my kids' toothpaste and my kids' body wash. Like, if you're gonna go stay somewhere, bring your own stuff. I remember when I stayed with Brandon when we started dating, I would bring my own stuff to shower. It's just weird. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. By the way, makeup looks like crap, but my hair looks great. Makeup looks like crap. But that's my check-in for 11:30, 40, my rant. Okay, so it is 2:30. Part 1 of Easter is done. So, like I said, check-in 2:30. It is gone on my chin. Every foundation does that though, so I guess I can't do that to this foundation. This is like, this foundation just looks so horrible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting it in a declutter bag. I can't deal with this foundation. It's so horrible. But on a side note, I really have been enjoying this e.l.f. lip balm in peach. This is what I went to sleep with last night. Really enjoying it. Anyways, I have Easter with my parents now. I will do a check-in after that. We're gonna be in the sun having fun. So it is 3:43 check-in. We just did the kids' Easter egg hunt and they did really good. In case you're curious, Kai won. He got like 13 out of the 20 eggs. But I did take pictures and videos. Those are just private ones though. But yeah, foundation still looks terrible. But I did reapply my lipstick. Well, my lip velvet from Anastasia. Love that. I'm really digging the straight hair. I think I'm going to straighten my hair more often. But yeah, so here is a check-in in real light. This is what I look like right now. And guys, don't throw your egg down. Alright, you guys, so we are a little after 5 o'clock. I actually just made the kids dinner, and I think we're gonna call it because this foundation has been on for 9 hours. It looks bad. It's looked bad all day. It's just going to continue to look bad. Like I stated earlier, it's going to just go downhill. It started looking bad 10 minutes after I applied it. It's just going to keep looking bad. So up close in the bathroom, I just feel like it looks dry. And it's meant to go on dry skin. So it should look more hydrated. I think you can tell that this is going to be an instant declutter. I don't recommend this foundation. I don't recommend anything from Fenty, to be completely honest. So like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I will see you guys in the next video.